For decades, Disney has enjoyed tremendous success with their animated fairy tales, from their first one to their latest one. And impressively, as Hollywood can do more and more with visual effects and relies more heavily on visual effects, Disney has managed to transition their fairy tale brand over into live action. Alice in Wonderland was one of the first movies to join the billion-dollar club at the box office, and this year Maleficent is one of the most successful movies worldwide. Disney has a live-action Cinderella and The Jungle Book slated for 2015, with Beauty and the Beast in development. And of course, there's this year's Into the Woods, as Disney tries to corner the live-action fairy tale market from every angle. But the other studios aren't going to concede so easily, so today let's take a look at what live-action fairy tales the competition has planned. This coming summer, Warner Brothers has such high hopes for its Peter Pan origin story that it gave the flick its old Batman v Superman release date in July. And Disney must be somewhat concerned as well, as they're trying to shoot it out of the sky by opening Ant-Man the same weekend. Director Joe Wright has shown a knack for clever and grand production design with both Atonement and Anna Karenina, plus he can handle action as evidenced by Hannah. He'll take the reins here as Peter Pan, played by relative newcomer Levy Miller, joins forces with Garrett Hedlund's young Captain Hook to defeat Hugh Jackman's Blackbeard. Warner Brothers will be firing both barrels at Disney here, not just challenging their domination of live-action fairy tales, but also pirate movies. This version of Pan has come under fire itself, though, for casting Rooney Mara as Tiger Lily, who many feel is too lily-white for the role of a Native American princess. But will audiences change their mind when they see the trailer? And Smee is being played by Adil Akhtar from England. Then Warner Brothers isn't letting up, as they'll also release a competing live-action version of The Jungle Book almost exactly 1 year after Disney's in October 2016. And while the Disney version might have a lot of star power in front of and behind the camera, so does the Warner Brothers version. Plus, just like their comic book movies, they seem to be going a bit darker as Andy Serkis directs his first feature film. Serkis, arguably the greatest motion capture actor and advisor working today, will also play Baloo, while Benedict Cumberbatch, Christian Bale, Cate Blanchett, and Naomi Harris will bring the other jungle animals to life. As for the live-action part of Jungle Book Origins, Bad Words co-star Rohan Chand will play young Mowgli. Then over at Universal, Sofia Coppola is reimagining The Little Mermaid, where, true to form, she's already cast transgender model Andre Pajic as one of the Little Mermaid sisters. There's no question that Sofia Coppola can create a beautiful and thought-provoking version of Hans Christian Andersen's famous story, but one that makes hundreds of millions at the box office? Now, you'd think Steven Spielberg and Oprah Winfrey would be guaranteed to make money at the box office, but the 100-foot journey proved that assumption to be wrong. But the duo is undeterred from further collaboration, having recently bought the film rights to Neil Gaiman's newly published adaptation of Hansel and Gretel. Not too shabby having a celebrated author like Gaiman flesh out a fairy tale for you, yet he hasn't had much luck at the box office either. The English adaptation of Princess Mononoke and Coraline are solid high points, but Beowulf and Stardust are definite low points. And it's also worth noting that Joseph Gordon-Levitt's planned film adaptation of Gaiman's Sandman was not mentioned in Kevin Tsujihara's recent big announcement regarding Warner Brothers' upcoming slate of films. Finally, there's also an unconventional live-action fairy tale hoping to get into the mix. Spain's JA Bayona seems to be taking a page from his mentor Guillermo del Toro's book, making his own version of Pan's Labyrinth. A Monster Calls is based on the well-received recent novel of the same name about a boy trying to come to terms with his mother's terminal illness. British author Siobhan Dowd began writing the book when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. She never had any children of her own, but now this novel, completed by Patrick Ness upon her death, leaves behind the story of young Connor. Again, this is much darker than Disney's story, but surely Focus Features feels this could be their Monsters, Inc. Liam Neeson, Sigourney Weaver, Toby Kebbell, and Felicity Jones star. And by the way, another newcomer, Lewis McDougall, who plays Connor, he'll also play Nibs over in that Warner Brothers Peter Pan movie. So do you think any of these non-Disney live-action fairy tales have a chance, or does the Mouse House have this genre locked down? Be sure to share your thoughts down below. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.